Banner. Banner. Wow, I caught that at the last second. Whoops. Okay. So we have a 2-1-2 split for Quaxy, and it looks like doing a 1-2-2 for Damage Networks. Luke and Boom will be holding down Crossroads. And we have Fulgo and Onzo are gonna try to steamroll jewbear. Oh! You also have Reactor Core, some action going on up there. And this is on a 3-minute delay. I was just joking before and said there's no delay. Oh no, jewbear! Takes down Onzor takes down Fulgo, and then jewbear takes down Onzor. And Computer Lab already being pressured. Great positioning by Luke and Boom. Boom got the kills, but Luke is doing a lot of damage shooting them as they're fanning around Boom. And Boom just gets double parasited as he gets swarmed, and Luke and Boom will go down, but they'll take that Harvester with them, which is a very good trait this early on. We're just a minute and 20 seconds into the game, they already lost the Harvester, which is not good for them. Meanwhile, jewbear is holding ventilation, preventing any harassment. Meanwhile, Mears and Mulk coming into Crossroads, take down Colt, and Mulk goes falling into the abyss. And Boom tries to pistol down Mears and he goes down. So really aggressive assisting. Look at this assisting. All the way down to sub, all the way into Crossroads already. And Nietzsche goes down, takes down, who is that, ADHD? Yeah, takes down ADHD, and Luke will clean him up. And we have Comp Lab is back up. So it's kind of split down the middle right now. Aliens are kind of defending. I'm still surprised at how aggressive Quaxy is assisting out. Normally you'd see them just try to hold on to their naturals, Crevice and Comp. But they're going all the way, trying to go all the way to Crossroads, and all the way to sub already. Spending a lot of res on that, and they only have, well, they have 3 Harvesters now, but Complab is in real trouble. We have Nietzsche in the vent, Mole comes in, Colt goes down, gets caught out of position, Drifter putting down the enzyme. Or not enzyme, I'm sorry. Yeah, enzyme, what am I saying? Clearly I know what I'm talking about in this game. So, Damage Networks, that's my Steam. So Mears has ears, nice rhyme there, on Reactor Core. He definitely hears 2 of them, so that they know. So now Quaxy knows there are at most 3 elsewhere on the map. So they're gonna take flight control. They're gonna put the power up there, build the extractor. We have first lurk on the field, Mulk. Let's see how they engage, where they go. Looks like they're deciding. Mulk and Nietzsche are deciding. Mulk's gonna head up to Crossroads. They're gonna keep biting Harvesters, and here comes Mulk cruising in. He's gonna bail, head towards Crossroads, and now Comp Lab going to be abused again. And we have Onzor biting on the IP. Here comes Boom. Can you save it in time? Ossified jumps out of the chair. Oh my god, huge Quaxy push on the base. Oh my god, this could be it. And DN, he did drop that chair, thank god. He dropped that chair in sub access. And also, thank god they don't have any research going in that arms lab. jewbear's gonna hop in, and now he's gonna take a res hit. Remember, in Reinforce, there is a res penalty. Oh my god. ADHD gets shot by jewbear. I saw that coming from a mile away. You're just in the middle of Skulks with no HP. IP's up, and Luke is the only hope right now. Needs to stay alive. Takes down Fulgo. And he buys time for Boom to spawn. Now Mulk has to bail. And Boom gonna try to cut him off. Oh my god. Almost gets that little window there as he was flying by. Whoa. As he's flying by, almost cut him off with a pistol. But now, look at this. They've taken Crossroads, they're taking down Atrium. Datacore's still up. But huge, huge setback for Damage Networks there. Not just in terms of tech, but economically as well. They've lost a lot of Harvesters and they lost 2 IPs and the Arms Lab. Now Luke is rebuilding the Arms Lab, but aliens, look at this Sisting. Sist territory? They have the whole map. Colt getting a little ahead of his teammates there. Fulgo takes down Boom. And Luke, oh, there's a little window there. And now Vent is being taken down. They have 3 extractors still. They've lost 4 so far, and Onzor will return to Vent eventually, but he's gonna go for Colt, who's building the armory. Now he's working on the IP, and now we have Damage Networks flooding back to base. I wouldn't be surprised if Ossified tried to switch it up and build an OBS, because Quaxy is really putting pressure on their base. And it's really making it difficult for Damage Networks to put pressure on while still running back to save their IPs. ADHD is still working on Reactor Core. And it's really important that Damage Networks keeps up pressure on these Harvesters. They can't get stuck on the defensive no matter how much Quaxy's taking it to them. And Luke takes down Nietzsche, and Mulk is gonna fall back. It's a nice 2-on-1 there by Luke. And we have the whip here, taking down the power and Crossroads. Mirror's keeping an eye on these 2 in Data Core. So it's kind of died down for a second, the action, but it's about to pick up right now. Mulk spikes down Colt, and Luke, oh, gets taken down. And Ossified just doesn't have the res to spare to support these. He's on 4 res right now with 3 extractors, and they're losing ventilation. But we have jewbear and Boom pressuring. Reactor will go down, so aliens down to 4. They need to keep them at most to 3 Harvesters. 4 is way too much. Hive dropped in Crossroads. They've had 5 for roughly a minute and a half, maybe, something like that. And Mulk hides in the vent. Oh no! Wow! Colt almost take down Mulk. Trying to cut him off. Oh my god. Mulk is barely in the nick of time escaping these bullets. Now Fulgo working on IPs. Ossified jumps out of the chair. Fulgo goes down. ADHD spawns safely. HM's getting harassed. Datacore's getting harassed. And we only, because of that base rush, they still only have armor 1. They haven't been able to spare any res for upgrades. They only have 1 extractor right now. In Comp Lab, they're trying to claim Comp Lab. We have Toon Atrium as well, and phase gates are a long, long way off. And we have our first Fade on the field, Mirrors. Let's see how he deals with these Marines. Couldn't get close enough. Very good defensive positioning by Boom and jewbear. Now Mulk is just hanging out around Comp Lab area. The reactor was dropped again. jewbear and Boom are gonna take it, but we have 2 Fades coming. Let's check out Boom. Oh, and he's reloading. I don't know how Boom was able to keep track in the dark with just his flashlight of those Fades. Nietzsche takes on ADHD and boom! Returns the favor. But Atrium Crossroads is 70% done. Atrium is ready to be dropped eventually, but they don't have to rush that. They still have the advantage, but Networks is coming back. They have 4 extractors. Now all they have to do is kind of hold it for a bit to get their tech back on track. Try to get weapons 1 going. Maybe mines to prevent another base rush. Mines never hurt. But shotguns also, I mean, they're so far back. Obs is done. Normally you want shotguns to be out before fades are out, but their shotguns are a long ways off right now. And just like that, shotguns have started, and that's my Steam. And who is it this time? Well, Mira's kind of teleporting there. And they'll take down Boom and retreat. Getting flanked by a Skulk. I'm gonna go to first person really quick because I have to answer PM. So, sorry, I'm back. Full going Boom. Oh, Boom with a shotgun. It's always a scary thing, but here comes Mirrors from behind! Oh my god, an Onzor! Boom! Get on those meds. Here's jewbear. Oh no! Getting those meds. Now 2 shotguns. This is a nightmare for any fade. jewbear and Boom with shotguns. Let's keep an eye on data core. Fades are going, sneaking right by. They're going to the base. Going for the obs. It's probably the lowest HP building, so it makes it actually somewhat easy for fades to hit. But here comes Colt, running right up to them. Obs goes down, so they've delayed phase tech that much longer because they have to replace that obs. Oh, an ADHD mid-air kill there. And Boom and jewbear back in reactor core. Let's see, we have Onzor. Oh, bone wall, but it doesn't catch either of them. And now they're kind of stuck separately. And the Umbra, oh my god, Umbra and Rupture and 3 different life forms, just making it really difficult for Boom to concentrate. Crag Hive is on the way. You want to shift first. Forgot to point that out. And they have 2 swears at the moment. Phase tech finally on the way. Luke takes down Fulgo. Onzor getting quite a bit of damage there from jewbear, and ADHD is going to weld him up. And Mulk, now that the fades are out, Mulk will probably... Well, we do still have Skulks, but once higher life forms are out, Lurks tend to be the res biters because they bite super fast, and fades do like 0 damage to buildings. Onzo, oh my god, Colt might get jumped. Okay. Onos, oh my god, this is bad. They don't even have weapons 1 to fight these Onos, and Umbra. And Colt, no chance, goes down. And this could spell disaster. They have the Drifter on the way. Beacon. I don't know. Oh wait, Fulgo. Oh my god, and Nietzsche. Oh my god, Nietzsche blocked Fulgo. He was trying to come back to tank some damage for him, but he ended up just getting in his way as he's trying to escape. So wow, they lost an Onos already against weapon 0 Marines. So that was a huge victory for Damage Networks there. They didn't even lose Comp Lab actually behind that, because they Quaxy just steamrolled into, or tried to steamroll into sub access. So Damage Network survives that and pick up a big victory, but Aliens have their 5th Harvester growing, so can't rest on their laurels right now because they have a big fight ahead of them if they want to win this round. And you see extractors blinking all over the map. Comp Lab was blinking. Data Core is also being harassed right now. And Nietzsche just with Umbra against weapons 1 shotguns, the still does damage to the Onos, but I mean he can tank it pretty safely. And it's nice to see Quaxy. You don't see Umbra being researched this early too often. And you're seeing what a huge difference it makes. Granted, they do have weapon 0, but I mean, it makes it so much harder to kill any kind of life form with Umbra. Now with Phase Gate going up in Data Core, Boom and Colt building that. Pathogen and Disgorge, I wasn't able to finish Jambi. I got like the first 10 minutes or so of the first round on Jambi, but they split Summit 1-1. And I'd have to check actually. So Shift goes down in flight control. They lost lurk upgrades, but not too big a deal. Here comes Nietzsche. ADHD goes down, so they lost a lot of shotguns here in flight control. I think at least 2 shotguns, right? But Onzor work on the observatory and as an escape. So Boom already going solo. And Comp Lab is a big alien mass here. Power's gonna go down Comp Lab and Damage Networks. It was just the economic damage from the base rush on Data Core that really put them back in this match. And it's not over yet, but I'd give Damage Networks maybe like a 20% chance, something like that, because it is so far behind. Aliens have 5 harvesters. They've dipped down to 3 very briefly twice. But for the most part they've had 4 since about 6 minutes until now. Pretty much had a steady stream of res. And they're coming through the phase gate and Full Go will take it down. So there's 3 pressure here in Data Core and that's GG. Wow. So like I was saying, it was just the macro damage that Quaxy did. Very good call in that Data Core base rush. They took out 2 IPs, Arms Lab, Chair, and that really just kind of set Damage Network so far back because it was so early in the game, and they had to spend all that res to rebuild all 3 of those and drop a Chair. And then the Obs got killed. And they had to rebuild that and get phase tech, and they just couldn't spare any res for hardly even for field support, but for upgrades even. They had armor 1 the entire game.